Well guys, here we are cleaning up the garden. It's a nice sunny day. Figured we'd show this. Lots of buds showing up on everything. This is the hassberry. That's a male and a female hassberry bush. You got to have both of them to pollinate properly. I'm going to throw up a picture on there. We had a little picture of it. I'm not sure whatever happened to that, but so everything's looking really good. Our apple trees right here are doing really well. They have nice buds on them too. Everything's looking really good and healthy, so same with our apple tree right there is looking good. And we're digging out our garden here, getting everything cleaned up, and have a look at this. These are our citrus trees. If you guys remember, we had a warm day a few weeks ago. I posted a video and we shoveled out the garden here of snow. Well, I ended up setting them out here and then got busy. It's a real shame because I kept them alive all winter in this greenhouse. We had a little heater down below going when it needed to come on. So it's a real shame, but that's okay. We're going to build on that. We wanted to show that we did lose them. I don't think they're coming back after something like this. I hope they can. I watered them today with some nutrients, but I don't think so. So we'll see. But today's a big cleanup day. And have a look at this. This is the jewel gooseberry, and we trimmed it in the spring, or sorry, in the fall, and it's looking really nice, trying to get that goblet kind of look to it. That's the hopes with this. And yeah, as you can see, there's all these buds growing on it right now. It's so exciting. So this year's going to be good. We got onions already going. They just come up on their own from last year. We just snip them off all year round and eat them up, dry them, whatever we want for a dish. Mulberry here is doing really good. That was a little tiny branch we put in there from the berries, and it just seems to be growing all winter slowly. So all the little tiny buds on there that want to be, start to kick out leaves and other sticks and branches. So goji berry's looking good. I can only snap off the very ends of some of these, barely. So that's doing good. We're going to intertangle it into this here and hopefully stretch it over too. Now, I'm not sure about this avocado. I did snap off the top, but it was hard. But then the rest looks good. It almost looks like them little tiny buds starting on them. So I don't know. And if that's possible, and we did do that, that's our avocado we grew from seed. I don't think it's going to come back, but you can only hope. But we got some cleaning to do. Lots of strawberries showing up. Blueberries are looking all right. Now they're not a stick that I can break, so that makes me really excited. You see these tiny little dots on them. Then we got one here, and this one's already kicking out some leaves on it. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 different kinds of blueberries. Now those are all 4 different kinds, so we had that mixed pollination. This one's our favorite though. That is gonna look really cool once it's done. Yeah, and the raspberries, we cut away the old canes here, and the new ones that are coming up, we're gonna braid them in a fun way. So that's looking good too, the golden raspberries. This here is a wild blueberry from up here in northern Ontario. So I hope that comes back nice. We got I believe blackberry here, and then these are just the golden raspberries we tried taking extras of. And our herb pot's doing good. Got the chives and stuff and rosemary, and everything will come back nice. Really excited with this vine that we got here. So it's growing up nice. Last year it only showed us about a handful of grapes off of it, but eventually it's going to run along the lines here. But yeah, there's a tour quick. We're going to get cleaned up and show you a little bit along the way, guys. Oh, we almost failed to mention. This guy's huge since we got it. It's just sitting there all winter like it's growing a little bit. So we're going to get in a new pot soon, and we'll share that journey. But right now it's just cleaning up. We can have minus 20 days right now or plus 12. Have a look at this homemade melon trellis. all out of the bins, and it goes up the meadow. It's really been a game changer for us to have our melons be able to grow up there. It's time to get some work done. So before we put some new soil down, we scraped about half of it with this fork here. You don't want to lay your new soil down on all this gross stuff. I like to get it up. It's just asking for, you know, disease, stuff like that. So it's nice to get rid of it, scratch it up, and put some new stuff down. And do your research. Sometimes things have to be cut back in the spring or just in the fall before you get your winter. So do your research, smash that like button, guys. Look at the mushrooms we got growing on here. I tried to get them off. Now scrape them off. It's just from the old wood, but that's okay. And then we're just going to take some of our old buckets from last year that had dirt in them, and we're going to drop them into this. So we're always reusing, but in our pots we're never going to reuse the same stuff. So I just pull out the big stuff out of it, and then I put it in my other bed. So just like this one here, snapped off at the top last year. And I can just take that. A lot of rooting from that pepper plant. All that mycorrhizae and all the time we fed it, so still lots of nutrients in that soil, so don't get rid of it, but I wouldn't reuse it in the same pot. It's gone into the pile over there, which will eventually break down, just like our piles back there for more of our fruit and vegetables. And don't top up your stuff too much. Some stuff doesn't like to be topped up like that, like a tomato plant can be and loves it. Certain of your fruit trees and that, you try topping up a plant like that, it might ruin it. So that bed is renewed and rejuvenated. What's next here? We cleaned out the top of this pomegranate here. Yeah, even our Saskatoon berries got some nice buds starting on it. So that's really exciting. So we're just gonna get all this stuff out of here. You gotta be careful around this gooseberry. It's really prickly. Ouch.
What's wrong?
And there's another piece there to keep grabbing. Alright. Whatever this weed is. It's gotta go. Good or bad, doesn't really matter. We don't need it in there. I will keep the onions there. Alright, that's cleaned up. And another good thing about this fabric that we laid down, it cleans up really nice. This is our garden area we built last year. We put up good fencing around this side with the garden tarp there just to make sure it blocked the wind from the one side. And we got to finish this side this year. We put up that dollar store stuff, so it ended up just disappearing over the winter. But still some work to do, but this garden area is amazing. And check out our adventure of us building this. I'll put a link in the description box below. Alright, so we're getting everything watered here. Hey Millie. Alright, so the last area to clean pretty much is our corn area. Now we had to fence this whole area in pretty much. But we're not doing corn anymore. We had a couple years of good corn. This year we're going to do beans to help out the earth that's in there and give it a rest from some corn. So we're going to get it cleaned out and get this top off of it here. It's had a hard time over the winter, but it's done a lot better than the green stuff that you see back there. This black stuff's a little hardier. It was called the bird fence, I believe. So let's get to it. So it's all cleaned up. We got our trap sitting there. Cordon garden's all cleaned up. We can walk right in there now. Got our beans growing up, everything. So eventually we're going to come in with our little tiny tiller and our shovels and dig up nice and deep and turn our soil. But other than that, everything's looking nice and clean, cleaned up, looking beautiful. So hope you guys enjoyed this journey. Come check out our other videos of our gift shop being full. And yeah, it's good times. So as for now, we just put a couple of screen doors we had at the back. Smash that like button, guys. Check out some more of our videos. Canadian proud, get outdoors.